Oh my gosh, sorry, I've got it. Okay, great. I'm going to go ahead and record you guys. So, very warm welcome, everybody, to our Fast Track to Sales Coordinator call on this wonderful Monday, 7th of August. I am so excited to introduce these two people to the call who I've only really recently heard, not even that long ago. So this is really exciting, even for me personally, because it's always great to hear new speakers on our calls, and I'm very, very grateful to them both for, agreeing to do this call, and what a powerhouse couple we have for you. I am so excited to introduce these. I'm very honored that it's me stepping in for Lauren, who's in Fiji right now. So I'm just going to give you guys a bit of information about Bobby and Lisa. So they're NMD 100 Club. Boop, boop. Amazing. They've been involved with the Juice Plus company for 32 years. So they were there like literally as Juice Plus started. And the Padgett family are actually originators of those incredible boot camps, the ones that, Lauren holds one in Las Vegas. So we all have heard about the boot camps, and, they are the originators. So I think that's pretty cool to put next to your name. Holding the first one in their very own farm in Georgia, which is just like so awesome. That's definitely a dream I'd love to do. So Lisa was really instrumental in creating the professional support program, which allows healthcare professionals or a professional with a clientele base to share Juice Plus by using a Juice Plus wellness coordinator. So again, another amazing benchmark to put by them. Over their career together, Bobby and Lisa have shared their journey not only in America but also massively internationally, which is amazing. Bobby's had the several honors of closing the Juice Plus conferences, which we both know is just like amazing. All of us, sorry, there's not two of us on the call. And Lisa and her husband really believe that they have also been parents with purpose, having 3 sons. Wow, my gosh. I'm one of 4 girls, so I can relate. 3 guys. I'm really showing this gift of health for 24 years, ever since Juice Plus was born, and creating and leaving a legacy for not only themselves, but their children and people whose lives have been changed by this. They believe that they could change the world with this gift of health, and they've really managed to create something that they only once dreamt of, and we all know how important it is to really set yourself dreams, because you just never know. If you're going to dream, you might as well dream big, something Lauren's always taught us. So thank you so much, guys, for taking the time out on this wonderful Monday. I know you're joining from the East Coast, for doing this call with us. And I'm going to just shut right on up and hand on over to you guys.
Wow. Thank you so much. We're honored to be part of this call. We love Lauren, and she is a sweetheart of this company and business, and she's truly a mentor even to us. Lisa, my wife, and I'm Bobby Padgett. This is my wife, Lisa Padgett. And we have been part of this great company now for 32 years. It's hard to believe, but it has been an amazing journey, to say the least, in so many ways of our lives. I was 22 years of age when I started. I'm 55 years of age now, and I don't mind saying that with Juice Plus. Today, I feel better than I did 10 years ago. And I truly believe the best is yet to come on that as well. But we were a young age when we started out. And today or this morning or this afternoon, I guess we could take away a lot of excuses that people have, because I was young. I'd never been in sales or marketing. I'd never traveled prior to this business. In fact, I kind of thought all the other states were communist, so I stayed in Georgia. I didn't go anywhere. I didn't have any financial resources. In other words, I was broke. I tell folks I used to go to Kentucky Fried Chicken and lick other people's fingers. I was so broke. And, I didn't have the education or experience. I'd never been in sales or marketing. I've got a high school education. And, one thing I want to say right off the bat, though, is thank God your past doesn't determine your future. Because what most people didn't realize, and what I lacked in those things of experience and financial resources and, travel, is I made up when I had a burning desire. I wanted more out of life. I was 22 years of age, and I didn't want to work at the factory, and that was my next best option in the area that we live in. So I didn't want to be that average person like my friends and buddies, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I really wanted more out of life. Not only did I have a burning desire, but I was teachable. When I joined this company, they had a tried and proven system. I just had to follow the system. I didn't have to reinvent it or come up with something new. Just do the deal. And the third thing is I was teachable, I had a burning desire, and I was willing to work. I was taught up learning how to work. I've worked all my life. You didn't have to teach me how to work. Just show me what worked and get out of my way. I'll outwork most people. My background at this time, when I was 22 years of age, I was working in my family's restaurant, a mom and pop restaurant, hardest work I ever did in my life, by the way. When you're dealing with the public, half of them's crazy, and we did not have any time freedom or financial freedom. You know, there was more money at the end of the month, and people live like that today. You know, I saw a fact somewhere the other day that a majority of Americans don't have any savings, and they couldn't last 30 days. In other words, if something bad happened, they don't have a 30-day backup plan, and that's the scary part, and that's the way I was living at the time. But, you know, this business today taught my wife and I to be entrepreneurs, not just employees, because we were at the point in our lives, we were sick and tired of being sick and tired. We really wanted more out of life, and we were passing each other in the driveway, chasing our dreams, but we were building other people's dreams. I've heard it said before that if you don't build your dreams, someone will hire you to build their dreams. Well, we truly wanted to build our own dreams, and we got into Juice Plus business. At that time, it was NSA with the water filter business, you know, a totally different concept, and today it's so much better. We love Juice Plus. That's all we do today. But regardless of the product at the time, just like you today, we all got in the right business with the right products at the right time, and the rest was history. You know, we do have 3 boys, and they're grown in their 20s now, so we're empty nesting. We love traveling and building our teams all over the country and the world. But at that time, we had 3 kids, and we were able to be stay-at-home parents. And folks, that was the first thing we wanted to do. Not only was replace our income, but both of us be hands-on parents. And that's what we wanted, and it allowed us to do that. I remember going to the theater in the middle of the week, in the middle of the day, and watching The Lion King, I think, at that time, and I was the only man in the theater. You know, I felt great. I'm a stay-at-home dad, and I love that. Our kids didn't think we had a real job because we never went to work. We stayed at home, and that was a big privilege for us. And when we had the financial resources, in fact, the first thing we did was we bought a 600-acre estate south of Augusta, Georgia. If you don't know where that's at, that's where they play that little golf tournament once a year, the Augusta National, the Masters. Well, about 30 minutes south of there, Lisa and I bought a 600-acre estate. It was an old YMCA camp, and that's why we began the boot camps some 25 years ago, and now they do those all over the world. But we did that. We've kind of raised our kids in an environment where they can pee in the yard. Nobody would say anything, and we love that. I know that's kind of country for some folks, but our kids went to first grade, and the teacher called us and said, "You got to come get these boys. They're peeing all over the playground." So we like the privacy of a place, and we built our dream home, and we just remodeled our barn. We got a lot of dreams, and we're just getting started. You know, when we started our business, it was desperation. We were desperately wanting to do something different with our lives. You know, we wanted to change our life, and today it's inspiration because we get to change other people's lives. We get to see people that also want to be stay-at-home moms, or to drive a different car, or live in a different neighborhood. So inspiration today is what drives us after 32 years, and I can tell you that we're more excited today than we've ever been in our history of Juice Plus or this business. And here's why I say that. I believe the best is yet to come. We're just getting started. You know, if you go to the conferences or anywhere to a meeting, you'll see and watch the national market directors and tremendous information, and hardly any of them, I've never heard any of them say, "This was easy. Boy, I made it, and it wasn't anything to it. I got there and done." It's not easy, but it's worth it. I can promise you that. It's well worth it. If you want something in life, whether it's a plan B to add an extra $500 a month, or if you want to make that 6-figure income with a corporate package, it is truly worth it, whatever you decide to do. Here's one thing I want to give you, because I had to learn this the hard way, or I had to learn it for myself. I didn't, grow up in this environment. But if you think about it, it's a dream. And I was going through life thinking about it. I thought I'd want to do better. I'd like to live in a better house and drive a different car, etc. But that's just a dream. We all see those pictures, and that's a dream. But if you do this, if you make a goal, it's a possibility. So I started writing goals down, and I said, I want to do this, this, and this. But here's where it got real. If you schedule it, it's a reality. When I put it on paper, and I decided if I do this, 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 and this, then folks, it's a reality. It can happen, and it will happen when you have a game plan to do that. Because I've learned in life, there's only 3 types of people. Those that make things happen, those that watch things happen, and those that wonder, what the heck happened? Well, folks, you can be the one making it happen because you're in the right business with the right products at the right time, just like we were 32 years ago. It's more true today than ever before. Now, Lauren mentioned talking about DMO, or daily method of operation. I'm going to touch on that, and I'm going to turn it over to my wife and let her share a few things with you. You know, daily method of operation means something different to different people. Some people work this full-time, part-time, or spare time. The main thing is you need to understand about this business is that we're in the people business. And if you're not talking to people, you're not in business. You know, there's a difference between being busy and being productive. Gordon Hester said it this way: the things you're doing each day, that it create a deposit slip by the end of the day or the end of the week. You know, I've been busy in this business, but I didn't make any money. If you're not sharing this product, if you're not sharing this business, if you're not promoting upcoming events, folks, those are the three things that make you money in this business. So get good, really, really good at those three things: sharing the product, sharing the business, promoting upcoming events. If you master those three things there, you will be extremely successful in this business. What I'd like to do at this time is let my wife, Lisa Padgett, who is a true leader in our business, and as you can well see that I over-married in my life, I have truly married up.
He had hair when I met him.
Anyway, she's the sweetheart of our family. We love her to death, and she is truly a leader of this business. So I'm going to slip out of the way. I'm going to be right here, but I'm going to let her share some great tools that we use and things that is helping our business grow after 32 years. We are still growing. We just closed out another record month. You know, I've been saying for the last 12 months, it seems like that every month is bigger than the month before. You know, and here's what I keep going.
Go, honey.
Here's one thing I want to say. You know, 32 years is something that you can feel good about, in the sense of not only have we stood the test of time, but our company and our product has stood the test of time. We're not a fad. We're creating a legacy for our family. You know, my dad and I started this, and he started it before I did. So it's something that's solid, that's going to be here. You know, you're not going to have to build this and start over in a year. You build it, and it'll be there 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now. And I love that part of that. 32 years in this business, and again, I'm going to tell you, we're more excited, more optimistic about what's happening in the next 10 years than I've ever been. So get ready. It's going to happen with or without any of us. This company, by the way, has grown double digits for the last 15 years. They've done $14 billion in the last 47 years. But hear me well, they're going to do $1 billion this year. $1 billion this year alone. Folks, we are growing. Be a part of that. Grab your part of that. It's great speaking with you. Lisa, give them some good information.
Thanks, honey. Hey, everybody. I love seeing everybody, even though some of you got your little signs up there, your images, but that's okay, because I get it. I threw all this makeup on right before I got on the call. But, you know, Bobby was talking about the Juice Plus company. You know, we have had consistent success over the last 47 years with just a handful of products, and that's incredible. And, you know, they really did set the pace with Juice Plus when they entered it 24 years ago. We entered into that health arena 24 years ago, and it's been by far one of the most successful products we've ever had. And I believe Tower Garden will run alongside of us, and the Omega Blend. I am really excited about the Omega Blend. And so, you know, Bobby and I have really loved watching people achieve financial success and amazing health. That's what it's really been about for us. You know, we have really loved people at the highest level, you know, just really been there for them, you know, finding out what do they want out of this. Are they just wanting to get healthy? Are they, you know, wanting to do both? Are they wanting to add some financial strength into their family life? Whatever it is, you know, this business and this company meets those two needs. We meet a financial need and we meet a health need. And that's what I love about what we do. You know, we're also so fortunate to have been, Bobby said, 32 years. I mean, sometimes I pinch myself because it doesn't, we've had such an amazing time growing this business. It doesn't seem like it's been 32 years. And so what I'd like to do is share with you my story and why I keep doing what I do, you know, even after 32 years. When Juice Plus was introduced, I'll never forget it. We were there in 1993, and I remember sitting there, and I got chill bumps on my arms, and I nudged my husband. And I said, "Oh my God, I don't think the company realizes what they've just done. They've just been able to figure out a way to put whole food in a capsule. They've been able to figure a way to bridge that gap." Now, the reason I was so excited is 3 years earlier, unfortunately, I had just lost my mom to breast cancer, and she was only 43 at the time. And I was 23 and a brand new mom. I had a 2-month-old when my mom died. And the same day we buried my mom, our son Kyle got deathly ill. He caught a virus called encephalitis, which is a brain virus. And then 4 months later, he caught spinal meningitis, which is another brain virus. And why his immune system was compromised, I do not know. But our little baby that went into the hospital did not come out the same. He was paralyzed on the right side. His whole brain on this side was completely damaged. And it changed our life, it changed his life and his future. And they told me, you know, I would be lucky if he walked, talked, or saw or heard because of the extent of the damage. And, you know, as parents, that's heartbreaking news, you know, because everybody wants to have a healthy child. And so the first thing I did, because it's all up here, I didn't accept anything they said. I heard it, but I never absorbed it. I never believed it. I'm like, you know what? God's got a plan for us and this child, and this is not it. And so that's where my journey of health and becoming really proactive with my health began. And I started looking, I'm like, what can I do to reduce my risk? What can I do to help my family? And the first thing I did was contact the American Cancer Society. And I will never forget what they told me. They said 75% of all diseases can be prevented through regular exercise and diet, but a diet rich full of fresh, raw fruits, vegetables, and berries every day. And I kind of laughed. I'm like, are you kidding me? Does it have to be raw? And do I have to eat it every day? And they're like, yes. And so I struggled. And there's a lot of people out there that were struggling with me. So when Juice Plus was introduced, it's an understatement to say that I was excited, because to me, the company created Jetson food. They created a way to put food in a capsule. I mean, bridging that gap. And so I told Bobby, I said, I got to get my hands on it. How do I get this into my body? I need this. And do you think maybe that it could help our children? Because we have 3 boys. And back then, they were toddlers. We had a 3-year-old, a 2.5-year-old, and an 8-month-old when Juice Plus was introduced. And so we were just, I started taking it, and for me, I noticed some tremendous things immediately. Energy level went up significantly. That's huge, especially when you're a young mom and you need energy and you're exhausted all the time. I noticed my regularity improved. I noticed that my hair was, I was getting my hair cut every 2 weeks, and still to this day, every 2 weeks I'm getting my hair cut. My skin, my gums didn't bleed anymore. Just so many wonderful things I was noticing about my own personal health. But where I noticed the most significant changes was in our children. You see, we didn't have the chewies. We had the capsule. And I used to open up the capsule and put it in our children's food. They had no idea it was there. And so it was about a year and a half later that, you know, I noticed that whole year no one got sick, you know, which was unusual, because if someone got a strep throat or a bronchitis, we all got it. And I noticed that no one got sick that year. But where I noticed the most impact was when my pediatrician said, hey, what are you doing different with Kyle? Because he's thriving, he's growing, he's learning. It's like a light bulb's gone on. And I said, you know what, doc? I said, all I'm doing is giving him this whole food called Juice Plus. He goes, keep doing what you're doing, because it's making a difference in his health. He goes, I can't explain it. Now, back then, we didn't have the research we have today, okay? But let's fast forward 24 years. Now, that's how long Juice Plus has been out. We all know this because you guys are the leadership of this group. But, you know, we have over 37 published research studies on Juice Plus showing what's happening to the body on a cellular level. Okay, it amazes me. These are food capsules. This is fruits and vegetables in a capsule, and these prestigious institutions are doing research on this. And see, I didn't need the research to show me what was happening, because I could see it in my own family's health. Okay, and so what happens when a woman gets excited about something? She starts telling everybody, right? And I started organically sharing Juice Plus with so many people. You know, the longer my family was taking it, the more benefits we were seeing. Now, as a young mom, and I'm sure there's some moms here on the line or want to be moms late one day in your life, I wanted to be home with my babies. I didn't want someone else to raise my kids. And especially when you have a child that had some serious health challenges, I needed to be there. And if I put him in school, I wasn't going to be able to be there for him. And so this business, because Bobby and I became parents with a purpose, Tasha shared, we started sharing Juice Plus with people we cared about right away. We put people in front of us, started telling our story and the magic of Juice Plus and this business. This business allowed me, both of us, to be stay-at-home parents. It allowed me to homeschool Kyle. The other two went to school, and sometimes one of them I homeschooled as well. But I homeschooled, and I was able to take Kyle to 12 years of physical therapy, speech therapy, and occupational therapy. And today, he is the young man that God created him to be. He's 27 years old, and he has the best life. He has a job, he drives, he's lived on his own, he's back home now because he's trying to save money to build a house on the farm. But I tell you this, you know, Juice Plus did not cure him, but it gave him that nutritional foundation that he needed. And this business gave us our life back. I remember when we really started to really see an impact in our check. And let me just say this, every time I saw our check grow, that was a direct result of the lives we were changing and the lives that our teams were changing. And that to me was huge. And I would get so excited about that happening. And so I'm just excited that you guys are here. You know, we're so grateful that we've been with the company for so long, that this company has an incredible marketing plan. It's awesome. One thing I tell my team, I know sometimes there's a lot of people out there that they join this business because they love the product, they really love the community, and they love the culture. But sometimes I see them stall a little bit when it comes to loving the business plan. What does that mean? Why do you have to fall in love with that marketing plan as much as you do Juice Plus? Because that marketing plan is going to change your life. When you fall in love with it as much as we did, and as much as we teach our team to, it's going to change your entire face of your business. And so it's so important to understand what that is. You know, our foundation has always been building a customer base. That's the foundation of our business, because we're going to find the best distributors in that customer base. When we have an excited customer in there who loves Juice Plus as much as we do, it's so easy to invite them to take a look at this mission, you know, what we're doing and why we're changing lives, you know. And we're all about investing in people and building a team. You know, Bobby made a comment just a minute ago about in the beginning when we started, we did it out of desperation. I mean, we were broke. I mean, we were so broke. We live in the country, and I love this. Bobby says, we have more goats around us than people. I mean, that's for real. And I think sometimes they put us out there because if we can do it, anybody can do it. Okay? And so we're all about investing in people and helping people realize their dreams. And back then it was desperation. Today it truly is inspiration. We could retire if we wanted to. We absolutely could. But we have a team of people that are continually adding on and growing, and I'll never stop until they get to the top of this company and continue to realize what their goals and dreams are. So we will always continue to do this business and build this business. You know, we have a product that meets that whole food need, and it's affordable. This is affordable. There's nothing else out there that you can tell me that is not as affordable as Juice Plus. Juice Plus is timeless, and it's never going away. You know, I've never had anybody say to me, wait a minute, I'm eating way too many fruits and vegetables, I'm trying to cut back. I mean, it's never going to happen, right? And so you can, you know, if you really want to make a difference, a huge difference, you really want to make an impact, you need to learn to leverage your time, okay? And you need to build a team of people who are like-minded and they want to do the same thing. How many of you were on the Pajama Regional this past weekend? I don't know if you even know what that was. It's an incredible event that me and 5 other national marketing directors have been putting on, and it's from coast to coast and all around the world, and we have managed to marry technology and culture at the same time. And it's a 48-hour Zoom. And we kicked it off with Australia on Friday evening and had some amazing people on Saturday share their personal stories. And one gal that spoke, I love her, she's incredible, but her name is Gretchen Bogaz out of Florida. And I just love learning from other people. Even though I've been in this business 32 years, I love fresh and new and exciting ideas and to help people move as quick as they can. And she did, her topic was on fast tracking to sales coordinator in 2 months. Yeah, you heard me, 2 months, okay? And she talked about, you know, in the first day, you want to fast track someone to the HLP. They get on the trio and they get 2 friends to get on the trio. Everybody knows 3 people, right? I mean, come on. Everybody knows someone that wants to be healthy, that, you know, is having some health issues, and they're talking about how they're tired and they're not eating right. Everybody knows those people, right? But if you want to capture, and you can capture over almost 2,500 to 3,000 just in bonuses by fast tracking the sales coordinator in 2 months, okay? And so you're really going to have to put yourself out there if you want to do that. And you're going to have to start thinking big. And instead of just talking to 1 or 2 people a month, you're going to have to make a list of those people that you love and care about, and you're going to have to step out of that comfort zone, and you're going to have to talk to them and share with them what you're doing. But what I loved about this is think of the people that you love and care about and ask them to come hear about what you're doing. Don't tell them how great they're going to be at it, because you don't know if they're going to be great at it or not. Okay, you just want to tell them what you love about them and how you would love to show them what you're doing, and that you love these qualities about them and you want them to come hear what you're doing. Okay, and you need to tell them you know, about Juice Plus, share your story. But when you get that group of people, you want to put them in front of somebody, your upline or someone, you know, grab those friends and team and put them in front of someone who's been part of this business a long time, who not only has the verbiage and the success and longevity, because one thing I've learned, that third party credibility is huge. I don't know what it is. Sometimes they hear it from you, then they hear it from someone else, but then when they hear it from that third person, it's like, and they all said the same thing, but that third person just locks it in. And so that's why 3-way calls and these Zooms are growing this business. It's exploding this business because people are hearing it from other sources and people from all over the world. So you want to let them share, you know, your upline, let them share what this product and excitement in this business is all about. And then remember, they have to hear your heart. Not just why you want them in the business, but they need to hear your heart, why you're doing this. You know my heart. I did it for my family, you know, and I still do it for my family. You know, our boys are 28, 27, and 25 today, and we still do it for our family. We're still building a legacy to leave our kids one day, and our oldest son, Ryan, has joined our mission, and he's close to sales coordinator. One day I want to hand this business off to him. And that way I can watch the grandbabies when he starts having them. So even though I don't look like I could be a grandmother, not just yet. So you all know about the Summer Surge. I love it. You know, this company is so awesome about they love to just pay you money for just doing what you love to do. And they're just pretty much doubling your bonuses, which is incredible. So if you want the business of your dreams, you're going to have to get out of your comfort zone and start talking to people. You're going to have to make a list, make a huge list, and start talking to those people, because it's a whole lot more fun to build this business with the people you like and the friends that you've invited. It's so much fun. So by this time now, you've gotten on it and two friends, 2 customers. So you've done the trio blend. You've HLP'd to $100, right? You've got your $100 bonus. Now you're at the 6% and you've made retail sales profit. Okay, so then you've already talked to at least 3 people right away. So you HLP'd in one day, and then that first couple of days, you're talking to 3 people that are going to HLP. They're each going to get themselves on the trio plus 2 other people. So they've all HLP'd. So if those 3 people have HLP'd, you have now fast-tracked to BF, okay? And now you've got, instead of just getting your $250 bonus because of the Summer Surge, you're now going to get $350. Okay, which is awesome. So far, this is what you've gotten so far. You know, we're going for the bonuses. Let's chase those bonuses. You've HLP'd, yourself, you've helped 3 other friends to HLP, you've earned a $100 bonus, they've each earned a $100 bonus. Now, because of your friends, helping you do that, now you've also earned total $450 bonuses plus your retail profit, and now you're at 14% commission, which is awesome. And then you duplicate. You help those 3 friends to do the exact same thing. You're going to tell them right away, I want you to get 3 people right away in this first couple of days that you love and care about, that you want to share Juice Plus with. You get on it, the Trio Blend, and let's help 2 other people get on the Trio Blend. And again, there's a lot of moms out there. I remember when I started sharing the Children's Health Study, sometimes all they heard was the word free. You mean to tell me that my kid can get Juice Plus for free for 4 years if I got on it and I sponsored them? How many moms out there could you help get them on the Children's Health Study? And so basically, here you are, you're also getting double the conference tickets for Indianapolis for the next conference. So, I love it because you can actually invite a friend maybe at the beginning of October who is just looking at the business to come to conference with you, because now you have all these free conference tickets that you're getting from the company. Not just the one, but they're doubling them. Okay, so that's just awesome. So now, right now, we know we've gotten $450 in bonuses, plus what we've made on the retail profit and commission. We know we have 3 friends that have each HLP and gotten $100, and we are now, so what's next? So now what we're going to be doing is building your customers, because we know the magic number is 25 Trio orders in your own business, in your own right, because when you build a qualified business yourself, that's when the magic happens, because then you're now maximizing that pay plan. You are now able to earn everything that the company has for you because your business is qualified. Now, you're easily going to do it because you've got people under you, but why not do it for yourself? Why not at least have those customer base there for you? Okay, and that way you never have to worry about that paycheck going down, because you've got a constant customer base that you're growing right there. Okay, so that's the magic of this business. It's really 24 Trio orders, but we're going to round it off to 25. Okay, so this is going to put you in that position to earn the most that you possibly can. And this is going to happen pretty quickly. We want to happen in at least the first couple of months. You're going to be continuing adding as you're also sharing people how to fast track to VF. Okay, so now, right now, it's all about duplication. That's it. You want your friends that you've helped to HLP now to fast track to VF. So once they do that, because each of them got 3 friends each to do the same thing, now you both can celebrate your promotions. You're all getting promoted, and now you're going to get that upline bonus. Okay, so when you help them get to VF, you're now earning $350 every time, and this is during the summer surge. Again, it's normally $250, but right now, and I believe they're going to extend it to September. Right now, you're able to earn $350 per person, those 3 that you've done. So, I mean, I can go on and on, but you're getting the gist of how awesome this summer surge is. And I'm teaching my team to chase those bonuses. Why leave money on the table when it's right there for you? The company pays you for helping other people to realize their dreams, to reach their goals. I mean, that is so awesome. That's what I love about this company. Even after 32 years, I love this about this company. You get rewarded for helping other people succeed. And so, anyway, I'm going to put it back to Bobby, and because he's cut me off, I'm getting the hook.
I never would do that. I just want to leave you with a couple of thoughts of what we looked at and what we have today for every one of us. The things that you don't have in this business. You don't have a boss. You don't have an alarm clock. You don't have to commute. No big startup costs. No employees. No inventory. No quotas. No compromising your values, no discrimination, no educational requirements, thank God.
Yeah.
No glass ceiling, no trading time for dollars, no territory limitations. And here's everything we do want. Unlimited income, residual income. Thank God, that's my favorite word today, residual income.
Me too.
We can be at the beach and still make a big check. I love that. Time freedom, low risk, low startup cost. Global operations, we're in 22 plus other countries. In fact, Lauren Slocum, as you well know, is the fastest growing international rep in our company, I believe.
Yay! Woohoo,
Number 1 in the products, industry and best support training program, travel, bonus program, expense accounts, tax saving benefits, health benefits package, mission-driven company, sell stable, respected, ethical company, work from anywhere, work with friends, and having fun. You know, if you can't have fun, it's not worth it. Lisa and I have laughed our way to National Market Director and beyond. If you can't laugh at yourself, call us. We'll laugh at you. You know, have a good time. Have fun in whatever you're doing. But we're all in the right business, right products at the right time. We wish you much success. We hope to see you at the conference. Come see us at our boot camp in November.
Yeah. Oh, let me talk about that boot camp. And again, if we can open up to questions, that's fine too. But our boot camp, our next one is November the 10th, 11th, and 12th. And we always have a power-packed lineup for the November boot camp. We've got, of course, Jay Martin, the president and founder of our company. We've got Jeff Roberti, who is your upline. And, of course, he is the highest income earner in this company, as well as fifth in this industry, which is incredible. And he's also just a dear personal friend of ours. We actually grew up in the business together. You've got Wendy Vance, 100 Clubber. She's amazing. She has one of the fastest growing businesses here in the U.S. You've got Dr. Du Bois, who is the doctor's doctor, who literally put us on the map with Juice Plus. We've got Bree Bergford and Brian and Deanna Rhodes. I mean, they are one of the co-creators of the Healthy Living Revolution. So it is incredible. And to register, and I don't open registration until September 1st, but you go to our website, and that's padgettsfarm.com.
Yep.
And that's PADGETTS farm.com, and that will get you registered. It's $165 to come, and that's 6 meals. We do have cabins that are on a first come basis. They're free. You have to bring your own bedding, but we also have a local hotel that you can stay out for very reasonable. But this is gonna be awesome. I usually open up September 1st, and I'm full by the next day.
It's full. Come see us. We'll change the way you talk.
That's right, and eat. We still cook fried chicken on Friday night.
Absolutely. Hey. We do have
awesome. Guys, that is awesome. You know, you realized you've planted boot camp right, I don't know whether you've done this on purpose or not, but I'm going to say that you did, right just before going to Las Vegas. So, anyone international going, is it in Georgia, your boot camp?
Yes, it's in Georgia.
It's Waynesboro, Georgia.
Yeah. We have an airport 30 minutes from
Awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
Awesome.
Nice. Awesome. Okay, well you've done that time. You've timed that perfectly. I think that's perfect timing, because that's just before GoPro in Las Vegas. So I know if anybody else like me is planning to go to GoPro, then I'm thinking already, how can I fit that into my trip? So I think that's awesome, and I definitely want to make one of your boot camps. Does anyone else have any questions before I thank these wonderful people so much? That was just amazing. I'm so blown away. Like, honestly, that was amazing. I'm really, 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 really pleased. Does anyone have any questions before? I mean, I have a question, but...
Okay. Oh, you muted. Okay, wait, someone's talking to her. What's your mom?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, guys.
I have a question, quick.
No one questions?
I do.
I mean,
Great.
Sorry. Hi. Okay, so for new people, how many people a day would, if you had to put a number on it, how many people a day, if they want to fast track to sales coordinator or VF, how many, if you had to put a number on it, how many people a day would you say they need to talk to?
Well, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, my mom called, so I've got to call her back, make sure everything's good. So I'm going to let Lisa answer that.
Well, I mean, you need to get in front of as many people as you can right away in the very beginning. I mean, right away. And, those that are going to join you are going to join you. But I think if you can duplicate yourself, start with 3 to 5 friends that you share Juice Plus with. I've got a distributor in my business. Her name is Tirza, and she owns one of the most successful wedding venues in Charlotte. And she's joined my business 13 months ago and just fast-tracked to senior sales coordinator. And you know how she did it? She did it first. Of course, she loved the product, but Bobby and I shared the vision of this business and what this marketing plan can do. And she led with the business. She led with it. She loved it. And you know what? Some said yes, some said no. But she went forward and she started just sharing this business with everybody. Of course, Juice Plus is the vehicle. You know, it all starts with that. That's the foundation. But she fell in love with that marketing plan. And I think if you fall in love with it and you have confidence about it, and another way I train my people to really love that marketing plan, and so many people don't use the tools that the company has for them, that missiondrivenmodel.info, the very last one where it says build your team, click on that, and then you go to business videos. Click on that, and then you go to one more. It says understanding the marketing plan, and then there's two that I really promote. I promote the first one that says falling in love with the Juice Plus marketing plan, and explains how we get paid and how when we each reach each commission level. And I love it because it's so easy. And I don't care if you've been in the business 1 day or 32 years, you can easily send someone to that website and they can, and that video, and they can watch it and completely understand that marketing plan. And if you don't know the answer, if they ask a question you don't know, it's okay to say, I don't know, but I know someone who does, and they can help you explain that. The second one is called 818, and it's showing someone how they can make $818 in the business immediately in their first 30 days. 30 days. And it's pretty much fast tracking someone in the first 30 days. But what you're going to do when you're talking to that group of people, again, it's just you helping 3 or 4 or 5 people, HLP, that's them on the product plus 2 people. I mean, them on the product plus 2 people getting trio orders. That's not an army of people, but if you can teach them to duplicate that system, that's where the magic happens. That's where you're creating those PVC points to reach each position that you're going to need. Okay?
All right, guys. Thank you all so much for having us. Come see us, and we'll see you at the next conference.
Yay! We'll see you in Indianapolis.
God bless.
Bye. Thanks, Tasha.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Great question, Leia.
Okay.
Glad to be here.
Thank
you guys have a
you,
great
guys.
day.
We'll send you the recording. We'll send you the recording.
Bye.
Thank you.
Okay,
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.